Hey, what is up, guys? It is your boy Russian back with a video here today, and I want to talk about Black Ops 3 because I haven't done that yet, actually. As hard as that is to believe, a Call of Duty YouTuber has not talked about Black Ops 3. How insane is that? And the reason that I haven't been talking about it is simply because I'm not looking too deep into it, because I'm under the impression that there's a lot of stuff being leaked almost constantly for Black Ops 3, especially for zombies, and I don't want to find out at all. Because I want to know certain things so that when I get the game, I know a few things that will help me out as a whole. Like, I want to know where a few of the traps are, I want to know what color some of the perks are so I don't completely run around the map like a retard and buy all the different perks and go like, oh, that's not what I thought it was. Shit. But I want to be kind of left in the dark about most things, but I want to be at least semi-knowledgeable about a few things in the game. And what I really want to talk about is things that need to come back in zombies and things that they're really trying to avoid. I'm going to debunk some rumors that people have been spreading around and all these other kinds of things. And it's just going to be like probably a decently long video. Not really like my Road to Shoddy series, but it's going to be like, I don't know how long it's really going to end up. It's just whenever I kind of run out of stuff to talk about. But with Black Ops 3 Zombies, it's coming to the point where we've seen gameplay already and everybody's freaking out. And everybody's like, I don't want to see the leaks. I don't want to see any of this other stuff, like me. But I've come to the realization that I think, and this is just all speculation on my part, the leaked gameplay comes from Treyarch themselves, or Activision, whatever. Because they always try to get, people excited for Black Ops 3, good or bad. Because I think it was Black Ops 1 or World of War, one of the previous titles. Uh, Activision stuff from Call of Duty. I think they actually leaked Keynote or Toten or some shit like that, but they did it unintentionally, and they did it like on Twitter a couple days before the game came out. And the other reason that I'm thinking this is because the videos that we've seen have all been uploaded to like fucking Instagram, and they're all in like 240 quality. They're not even shot with like an Elgato or anything. It's just some dude took it with his phone. And my question is, why would you pay like $300-$400 for Black Ops 3 that early, and then record it with your shitty ass camera on your phone in 240 quality and upload it to Instagram? I mean, come on, that doesn't make any sense to me, at least. So I mean, that's one thing. And then I've seen a lot of people have been breaking down the newest Giant trailer even more than it has already been broken down. And there's a lot of things that look kind of bad and people are really speculative about. And one of them is, it appears at one point in the trailer, I'm not going to show it, but basically it looks like Dempsey is sliding. And there's rumors going around that, oh, sliding's coming back, and is it going to be exo jumps or whatever they want to call it, thrust jumps? And I want to debunk that a little bit, and because Treyarch said, I think a couple months ago, right when they released Black Ops, the teaser for BO3 Zombies, and they said that there will be no external movements, or I don't know really what the word for that is, but there will be no special movements in Zombies. It'll be just like the previous titles have always been. It's going to be just like I'm doing right now. I can't double jump, I can't slide, I can't do anything. But one theory that I've had is we don't really know what perks are going to be in the Giant. We know what's going to be in Shadows of Evil, but we don't know really what's going to be in the Giant. And my theory is that there's a couple of theories actually that can go along with this that would actually suffice as realistic answers. And both of them are that, one, sliding could be an add-on that you could get when you level up or you prestige, because there is a prestige system in Black Ops 3 Zombies, and or that it's a perk that you can acquire. That if you want to buy the perk, you can choose to buy it and to slide, which I think would actually be pretty cool. And then people are also really speculative that there will be the thrust jumps or whatever, and I kind of get that because, like I said, there's a part where Dempsey jumps over some zombies on the giant, and do you really think movements, how would that even work with the giant? I don't know what people think half the time. It's very possible that it just looked like he jumped a lot further because of the way that the camera was angled. And I don't think that there's going to be those stupid thrust movements. I think it was just the way that they did the cinematics and they tried making it look cool. And people blew it way out of proportions. And I think that's what everybody's doing with this whole leak situation. Everybody getting the game early. I really think that everybody's just blowing everything completely out of proportions. And the other thing is, are you really going to go and cancel your pre-order for Black Ops 3 if you found out that there was fucking, like, I don't know, sliding in the giant? Would you really? But I think, and this is just a personal theory, is that, like in Extinction in Ghosts, and yes, I know, Extinction, wow, that's brought up for the first time in 2 years, but in Extinction, there was things called relics, you could choose your starting pistol, you could choose whatever upgrade you wanted. I feel like it's gonna kind of be like that. I feel like you can kind of choose a class and you can choose your starting pistol, and you're going to unlock those certain things as you rank up in the game. Because they've already said that you can acquire better wall guns by leveling up and prestiging, and I think that a lot of other things are going to be like that too, where you could choose which starting pistol you wanted. Like, instead of it being the M1911, you could choose a, I don't know, whatever one of the other pistols is. You could choose that, or you could choose any of those other ones. And you could choose, hey, would you rather sprint for 5 more seconds at a time? Or would you rather revive people quicker? Or something along those lines. I really think that's something that they will implement. Because that was actually a really, really good idea that they had in Extinction that I don't think anybody really took much notice to, because no one played Extinction. Let's be honest here. Personally, I loved Extinction. The first map was amazing for the first couple weeks, but I think it just got really, really repetitive, and I think that's why everybody kind of got tired of it. Because it's not like Zombies repetitive, where you're always trying to beat your record. With Extinction, it's you finished a goal, and you expect to go on to the next mission. It's kind of like campaign. But that didn't happen. You had to wait like, a month and a half, 2 months, whatever it was, to get DLC. And the first one disappointed pretty badly, so I think that kind of really killed it. And I think I was, for the first like 2 or 3 weeks, I think I was in the top 10 or 15 in the world for Extinction. Because that's all I did, was I played Extinction and I absolutely loved it. But then as soon as I got tired of it, I never played it again. I literally never played it again, or that game. I traded in like 2 weeks after it came out. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things, but back to Black Ops 3. I think that the progression system is going to be tweaked more than we think it'll be. To cut that, my mom actually called me for dinner, but I'll just finish up the video real quick. But I think that Black Ops 3 Zombies will be more tweaked than we think it'll be, especially with the progression system, because I think that what they're going to do is, it's going to be kind of like multiplayer, where you will unlock certain wall weapons that you can get as you go further into the levels and the prestiges. Like, you'll start out with the basic wall weapons, and then you could swap in and out ones as you get more levels and you go further along. And I think that'll be really, really good. I think that'll be a lot of swapping in and out, depending on what your strategy is going to be. And I really like that, because I think that's something that Zombies has needed for a long time, where they just say to themselves, hey, what we're going to do is we're going to make this more playable than it already is for the long term, and we're going to make it so that you can swap your guns in and out depending on what strategy you want to run, where you want to run it, and what you want to do. Make it easier for the player. I think that one other thing that they need to add in, map editor. Get that in your head, Treyarch. Map editor. Please, God. Imagine what we could actually do with a map editor on Black Ops 3. It would literally be World of War PC, but with Black Ops 3. Like, how amazing would that be? Like, obviously they wouldn't have leaderboards or anything, like the rest of the maps would, because that would be very, very broken. And you would also have to make it so that it wouldn't count towards your leveling up, because you could also make that really, really broken, because you can make it so easy it's unbelievable. But then again, remember, it's Treyarch. Some things are always a little bit bad in the beginning. I'm not saying the games are ever really bad. I'm just saying that some things, like, that they do in the very beginning, or things that they don't tell us, kind of annoy the community. I don't know, but this is pretty much all my opinion on Black Ops 3 and all that other stuff. But I'm just trying not to see too much on Black Ops 3, because I just don't want to spoil it for myself. I haven't seen, like, any of the trailers for Shadows of Evil. I've seen, like, 2 of them. I've seen maybe 1 or 2 Shadows of Evil trailers. Or not Shadows of Evil, The Giant. I've only seen, like, 1 or 2 of those. I really haven't seen all of them. I haven't seen all the leaks. I haven't even seen the gameplay. All I saw was, like, a still image, you know, taken from that Instagram video. Which is actually taken down now, I believe. Anyway, guys, it has been your boy Russian. I love you guys. I will see you in a video tomorrow. Peace out.